Journey here, content strategist and business coach for LMTs, estheticians, and all holistic practitioners alike. Hello. If you are in the season where you really could benefit from new clients, we're gonna have to start here. Okay, we're gonna have to start here. Too many people skip everything that I'm about to talk about, but not you. We finna get into it. All right, so come on in, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're in the season where you really feel like you could benefit from seeing new clients, what I want you to do is put a 1 into the chat and we're going to talk about it. So hopefully I can use this feature with Instagram today where I can pull up some images. I already got them pre-saved. If not, we're just going to wing it and talk about it because I still got my notes, and that's just how we're going to do it over here. Okay, so if you're in the season where you feel like you really could benefit from new clients, there is one thing that we really need to start with and look like it works. That is your why. Your why. Why do you think, feel, or know that you could benefit from new clients in this season? And the reason why we have to start here is because we really need to be intentional with everything that we are doing. And also, when you just really know why you need new clients, it allows you to take better steps within your business. So let's just say that you're in a season where like you really need to see an overflow of new people so that way you can have more of a income boost, or you want to get established in your business. Maybe you're someone in the beginning phase and you really need to get some momentum going, right? You also can feel as if like you need new clients because you're in a season where you're noticing that people who was coming in have not been coming in on that consistent basis anymore. And so now you want to have new clients coming in so that way you can see your books getting filled and things of this nature. One second. Sorry. Okay. So once you establish like where are you at when it comes down to why you need new clients, it allows you to be able to take the necessary steps for you to be able to move forward. So if you're someone who really needs to get established, then we likely gonna have to mash the gas on it because we've got to get some visibility and some momentum. But if you're just someone who's trying to fill the gaps, you already have clients coming in, then you likely won't have to do as much, just a couple of small shifts and pivots. Okay, so we get the why. And then where a lot of people tend to mess up outside of the why is creating content that leads to conversations and more inquiries about your services. Everything that you are doing on social media should be backed with some type of intentionality, even if you're having fun, right? So the content that you're creating should lead to some type of conversation in terms of you building rapport, building connection, or some type of inquiry about your service. So every single week we need to see at least about 3 to 5 new people reaching out about your services if they doesn't go ahead and book with you, right? So that needs to be that momentum that is put in behind your business, because this means that you are building traction and the visibility and all of the things that you're doing is working. So in terms of getting new clients, this needs to be the wave that like you have inquiries, you have people who are interested about your services so that way they can move forward and start to work with you. All right, so work with me. So if you're someone who's in the chat right now, I see a couple of new faces. Just let me know, what season are you in? Are you someone who is in the season where you need new clients or you need new regulars? Just put a 1 in the chat if it's new clients, 2 if it's new regulars, and let's talk about it, okay? So next we need to focus on also getting new leads. So most of everything that I'm saying right now is really pretty much, this is the core. Right? This is actually the core of where our thought process needs to be at. So the content that you're creating should be that you're leading to the conversations, right? But when you're having conversations with people, they are in a bucket in the marketing world where they're a lead. And you don't want to just look at people, real people, as if they're leads. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of you understanding like what you're doing and where you're at when you're having conversations with people who are in your inbox are leads for them to want to move forward with you. Like, they have some type of interest and they're probably in this decision phase before they move forward. And so you need to have an influx of people who have interest in your business. So before you can actually land new clients, you need to have quite a large number of leads, so that way you can convert those people. So you have people in your audience who are cold, right? They know nothing about you. Maybe they follow you, but they don't know nothing about you. They haven't really interacted and talked to you about your services and things of this nature. So let's just say out of 100 people that you have a conversation with, likely those leads, you can convert at least 10, 20, right? And now you have the new people who are coming in. And most people always think about just going straight to getting the new clients, that they're not thinking about their why, the conversations that leads to new clients or their leads, right? It's just straight to, I need new clients. Let me run a special. Let me just dump money into ads. Let me just do all the things that I hear works, and I will get a new client. And sometimes those methods works because it still will lead to conversation. You still will have leads. But when you are intentional about all of the things that you are doing, you start to see why you need to do the particular steps that you should do in your business, and not compare yourself to what other people are doing. So just to retract, like, we have our why. Why do we need new clients? We need to have the high converting content. Your content should be conversational starters. It should be basically a whole website in a sense. Like, it should be doing the selling for you. So like, when you wake up in the morning, like, you are accustomed to seeing people who have booked a massage or a facial with you in the middle of the night. That should just be like autopilot at this point, because of the high converting content that you're creating, that people are in your inbox asking about how can they book a service with you, which one is the best one for you, and or you would just wake up and see a notification. So ads doesn't work for me necessarily just to get new followers, but definitely gonna start making more reels. Awesome. So yeah, reels is really good for reach on Instagram right now. I know they have been implementing in new features such as like carousels. They're really trying to put a boom on that, but reels is really good for reach as well. So if you're seeing also that when you run ads and you're getting new followers, excuse me, take that too as like it's a good sign, because when people run ads, that's usually going to be the caveat of what happens, right? So when you run ads, you're either going to get people who come straight to your booking site and go ahead and move through the buyer's journey. They're going to come to your DM. They're going to inquire more about your services, because some people need clarity before they go ahead and just spend their money. And then last but not least, some people are paying attention and they want to just follow you before they really make that buying decision. And so this is where you're going to nurture them. So we go back to literally like what's on screen right here. When we connect with why do we need new clients, and we create that high converting content that's going to move them through that buyer's journey, so that way they're not just going to sit and just remain being followers, right? People are going to no longer interact with your content, or they're not going to move forward through the buyer's journey if you're not speaking to the things that they really need to hear and understand in order for them to be able to become a client. So I just challenge you to just see like where, within your content strategy could you evolve, so that way those people who have came in through the ads, because I won't say that the ad is broken or doesn't work, that you can get those people to convert as well, because I have run many of ads and I didn't get any followers at all. And then I've had the same experience with you, where I've run ads and all I seemed to got was followers, So sometimes it takes time for people to be able to move forward, and say that they're going to be a client with you. So that was just pretty much that. I have been just having so many conversations when it comes down to people saying that they need new clients, but there's just so much that's just not being put into, place when it comes down to doing that. When you have something that you really want to do within your business, you always have to think that there's likely going to be 2, 3, 10 steps that you have to take first before you move forward on anything that you're trying to do. So these are the couple of steps that we need to take before we really say that we want to make new clients, whether you are marketing in person or online. So before I leave, I want to know if you felt inclined to share, was there anything that you can consider a takeaway from today? Any questions that you have that you want me to answer either right here or in the DMs? But while I'm here, feel free to just pop it into the chat. I really want to see more people within this industry in particular, you know, have more of a business oriented mindset when it comes down to like how we promote and get new clients, because I just often see that it has to be that you have to run a special, you have to do discounts, or, you know, just undervalue ourselves when it comes down to how we position ourselves as professionals in the industry. And that does not have to be, you know, like we really change people's lives, even if they're just coming in to relax or to treat themselves. So that's the thing. That is the game over here. But yeah, right now I am helping people who are trying to grow their business from 0 to 5K months as a massage therapist or esthetician into rising practitioners. I'm talking all about marketing on social media and email in the month of September. So if you're someone who is, you know, trying to get new clients, working on retaining these people, and want to grow your business to consistent 5 to 7K months, definitely feel free to send me a DM that says Rise, so we can see if we're a good fit to work together. Would you recommend Groupon for our industry? I've been trying it out. Girl, yeah, I'm not opposed to anything. Even though I sit up here and say dumping money into ads or all these type of things, it's all about intentionality and how you do it, because you want to make sure that you are focusing on the profit and really knowing like why you're doing what you're doing. So the second time where I started to get in to grow my business, I tried to do Groupon. I just had a couple of issues, and so I just never went back to it. But I did move forward with ClassPass. It's just about why you are doing it. Where a lot of people go wrong at when it comes down to Groupon is they rely on Groupon, and the frustration between the fact that Groupon takes so much money is where they get overwhelmed and burnt out. So if you want to do Groupon, use it as a way to be able to fill gaps and or to get you a head start. But don't allow that to be where you just hang out at. Like, oh, I got 10 clients coming in a month from Groupon. Like, this is my life. Like, no, that is just so you can be able to have momentum in your business and, you know, really start to build a clientele. Because at the end of the day, there still should be a goal that even if it's a small percentage, you should desire to want to convert those people into paying full clients, right? So like you may charge the $100, Groupon might take 50%. You might only get like $25 from that massage. And so in the end, you want to get $125 for a massage. So if you can convert 5 out of the 50 people that they send you, it's still worth it to me. So I recommend doing what you have to do to start to get your name out there and to get money, but you don't want to rely on the heavy discount methods for too long, because that will become what you're known for, and you are more than that. Okay, so yeah, I highly recommend doing anything that it takes for you to be able to grow. I don't like when people limit themselves or just stay stagnant. So that's not what we're doing over here. But anyway, if you're someone who really wants to grow your practice to consistent 5 to 7K months, and you really want to master marketing and rebooking, all of the things that are associated with the front end of your business and the back end of your business, send me a DM that says Rise, so we can see if we're a good fit to work together. We start talking about content marketing in September. You hop in today, you're going to get access to all of the things that we're talking about in terms of how to set up your first session for success, all about rebooking, and all about the conversations that is going to allow your clients to be able to get the most out of working with you. So much things, so much juicy things that people miss when it comes down to growing a profitable private practice. You're going to get all access to that when you hop in, and all about content marketing starting in September. So excited to work with you. If you have any questions, send me a DM, and I'll chat with you soon.